What is up, guys? It's your boy No Risk, No Premium, back with another episode of the market overview, guys. Yesterday we said we're going to look to buy the dip, right? Didn't we say that? We're going to say as long as dips and we make a higher low, we're going to look to buy the dip. Well, we had gapped up a little bit above the previous day high, and the market took off with buyers, right? But now we did get some pullback today, which was necessary, right? Which was necessary. But look where we pull back to, right? Right about that 43.60-ish area, right? We said, hey, no, we want no lower than 43.50, but we said 43.68 to 75. That's an area of interest for us to look to the long side, and it delivered. Okay, and it delivered. Now, is this just a dead cat bounce, right? Or are we going to see some continuation higher? Well, let's take a look for tomorrow. What we got on the docket? Really nothing. No pre-market data, which is nice. But we do have some data that comes out 30 minutes after the market opens. So existing home sales, some manufacturing stuff, but really that's it. Then we have a couple knuckleheads speaking, but not until the afternoon. Nothing to really worry about until Friday's Jackson Hole meeting either. So for tomorrow, really just looking at that data that comes 30 minutes in the existing home sales. Only really thing I'll be looking at personally. Let's go down here to the 4-hour chart. Right, as you can see, I believe everybody and their mother on the internet now is talking about this shoulder, head, and now possibly shoulder. Really what I'm looking for here, guys, outside of having a bias to just thinking this head and shoulders might play out, really, I think we had a major breakdown area here. Okay, this is a major breakdown area. So for me, I think we could easily see a back test of this 44.60 area. Okay, 44.60 all the way up even to 44.95, right? Because see how many touches we had here, right? Now we broke through, okay, came up and broke through again. So this area, right, you just want to just draw like a box in here, right? 44.70 to 44.95, watching for a possible reject. I don't know where to be in this zone, but that's where I would be watching. That would be my plan. So as long as we start making higher highs and higher highs and higher lows, right, that we are doing here now on this 4-hour chart, okay, we could easily make our way back through up these levels. And it's really easy to see. 44.20 was our first goal today, and we got it, made the higher low. So now, look, as long as dips above, really, as long as dips above this 43.90, 43.90 to 43 to 4400 within this area hold, you want to make higher lows, right? We could even go as low as 43.80. See if these areas and these dips will hold. If we could break and hold through 44.20, that'll easily open up 44.40 and 44.65, 44.68 to the upside, right? So that's all we're going to be looking for tomorrow. Do we make higher lows and higher highs to have this little bit of a dead cat bounce live on and make its way back on up to our major breakdown zone? So that's what we'll be watching as long as 43.80 to 43.90 holds tomorrow. Looking to buy the dip or play the break and hold. 44.20 to the upside. SPY chart going to look very similar here, guys, as you know. Okay, what was our level today? Right, what was our level? We said, hey, we want to see if 435 holds on any pullbacks, and it did, right? 435 held, or we got above Friday's high, which was 437. So that was a great start to this bounce that we got coming here. So now you're just going to want to watch. Look, do we break above 440? If we do, watch this major reject level, 441.50. So 440 break, 441.50, got a 1.5 to the upside. Okay, just like that ES chart, though, let's zoom it out here. Let's see, where can we make it back to? How big was this 444 level? Every dip into it, right, got bought up, then we finally broke out of it. Now, this 442.50 is obviously going to be in the way on our way to 444. So break and hold 440. You want to target 441.50 all the way up here to 442.50. Now, this is going to be where you're going to have to be a trader. It's not going to be very clean. We spent a lot of time in this area, so the levels are going to be a little bit mixed up, and not mixed up, but there's just going to be a lot going on in that area. I do ultimately think we will be able to get a back test between 443 and 444 at some point, but for now, I'd be looking for the dip buys to be anything that holds. So look at 436.50 to 437. I want that to hold. Break and hold today's high, 441.50, 442.50, 444 above there. QQQ, Tech World, very strong today. Tech World very strong. S&P pulled back very hard. Really, the Qs did it, right? The Qs did it. You're looking on the chart here, as we can see, we reclaimed the 357.50, which was nice. We knew we had to break above 360. We did. We said 362 reject will be a big level. Well, they went right to 365 today. Okay, or 364.50, which we can see was that breakdown level that we had. right? One touch, two touch, break through, back test, and hold. So we got to get through 365. 365, reclaim 365 is going to open up 366.50, 368 above there, 372 above there. So Q's is looking stronger than the spoos is off this bottom so far. I'll be looking for 360 to hold, want no lower than 360. But now that we're above this 362 breakdown level that we had, look for maybe a higher low into there. And then a rip up higher 365. Watch for profit taking there. If not, break and hold 366.50, 368 above there. IWM, last one on the plate. This is the Russell 2000. As you can see, that 182 level was big. We said we wanted dips into 182.83 to hold. We did. We got it. Didn't quite make new highs into the afternoon like Q's did, but still, we have a higher high. Okay, bear with. Oh, do we have a higher high here? What is the high here? Sorry. High is 185.28. 25, yeah, barely a higher high, but a higher low. So the structure is there for possible balance happening in this 185 down to 182 level. But we did make a higher high, so bulls defended that level. Good to go. I more than so just use IWM as a risk on meter or risk off meter. Ultimately, I don't typically trade it very actively, but I am watching it throughout the day. So really easy to see here. We break and high this high of the day, or break and hold this high of the day. So 185.30, 185.25, break and hold. That's going to open up 187, 188.50 ish above there. We'll look at 182 to 183 to hold for any bounces. That's all I got for you guys. You got to wake up early, get your levels right, and of course, not do anything fucking stupid. We'll see you bright and early. Peace.